Leinster's whole year is going to come down to the next 13 minutes.
Look, there's no doubt they're definitely good enough to do it, but doing it's another matter.
And it's a 10-point deficit they're chasing. Anyone for extra time and penalties? So Ronan Kelleher is on, Angus Scott Young, a back rower, is on for the winger, Tom Litchfield.
Time back on. Open gap. Thank you.
Saints looking for parity in terms of numbers up front. And Scott Young at the back wearing 21. Prendergast. Leinster need a moment and need one pretty soon. Tommy O'Brien likely to provide it. Tommy O'Brien gets the pass away. James Lowe cuts back on the inside. Dingwall gets to him. Tommy O'Brien a hair's breadth away there. Jordy Barrett put down. Here is Porter. Leinster need to be clinical. Gibson Park for Prendergast. Tommy O'Brien gets his hands in it again. Gibson Park, that's for Baird. Check down, good low tackle. Prendergast steps straight back into Coles.
Roll.
Snyman. West and Hutchinson go high and low. Jordy Barrett. Pollock puts him down, and Pollock has got hands in that ball.
There's no clear release.
But Leinster have an advantage.
Yeah, I think Pollock was off his feet. Penalty advantage.
Gibson Park, and that one breaks down
No
in contact.
clear
Back will go. Penalty for Leinster, almost under the post here.
The 3 or 4 of the rooks in the lead up to that were so marginal. Northampton are putting huge pressure at that breakdown. There's one that just popped back up to Gibson Park. I thought was marginal. You'll see this one here. Leinster play out the back. Barrett, Pollock.
Well, he had hands on it, and he looked to be supporting his weight, but sometimes you get that decision quickly from the referee, sometimes you don't. Ronan Kelleher steps away from the tap penalty. Jack Conan gets Leinster moving. Gibson Park. Here is Keenan, and low for the corner. It won't be an easy conversion, but job one is done. They've got the try with 10 minutes to go.
Well, you have to say Leinster were brave enough to go for the try. The easy decision was to take the penalty and reduce it to 7 points. Again, another one of these brilliant short penalty moves. Keegan's pass creating the space, and James Lowe, but a big conversion coming up here now from Sam Prendergast.
Yeah, that's a very intricate play to play when you're under big pressure. And to be fair, the line-out play they played from the penalty to put Tommy O'Brien into space as well, it was a beautifully crafted move. Everyone got their detail right, and that got them on the front foot, and now they're back within a score.
Prendergast, lovely contact. He's nailed it. That is a massive 2 points in a game that has given us 71 points. That too could be crucial. Gets Leinster to within 3. James Lowe strikes again in the European Cup. That's his 31st in the competition. And how Leinster needed it. And they have time here, 9 minutes. The Saints with 14.
Yeah, it's all about composure now, dealing with the restart, trying to get back down into that Northampton 22.
No thought in Finn Smith's mind to go short with that restart. Made Leinster play it out from that 22. Here is Ram. A game in the balance, in the melting pot. Big decisions to be made now by big players. Here is Augustus. Coles. Big second row, happy to carry again. James gets it to Finn Smith.
Move back.
Looked towards the corner, instead went high.
Just interesting to look at the Leinster bench. It looks like Ross Byrne has been lined up to come on for, I'm not sure if it's for Sam Prendergast, but it'll be amazing if he's the one who has to steer Leinster home, given the last couple of finals where it just hasn't happened for him.
Lowe makes sure of his touch. Leinster, they look to launch from a line-out just inside their own half. 8 minutes.
Huge pressure on Northampton now, but Leinster just have to find a way to retain possession, try and get into that. Northampton 22.
Well, if they're going to do it, Northampton, they're going to do it the spectacular way and the hard way. There'll be a man down up to about maybe the last 3 minutes, thereabouts. And they limit that damage to the back and taken by Coles.
One! Don't
Rounding
change, don't
the
change.
back burrowing, and they've got a little bit of a move on here. Up it goes from Tom James, and that's perfectly measured. And low, as that gone forward, the referee thinks so. He's in a good position, Pierre Bousset. Good kick, great chase to put the pressure on James Lowe.
Yeah, he had the hands facing forward again. Great pressure from Northampton in terms of their chase. James Lowe plucks those out of the air 9 times out of 10. Look at the hang time there. Gets himself up, but hands facing forward.
I don't want to see
Under pressure again, Tommy Freeman. What a chase from him.
Leinster supporters will be anxiously looking at the clock. Sam Vesti, Phil Dowson,
Crouch!
not betraying their emotions.
Burn!
Just looking at Finn Smith, maybe not now, but landed a drop goal against Exeter in a win in the early stages of the Premiership season. I wonder if that's something that might be entering his mind right about now.
Yeah, he'd want a ruck on the, ideally on the far side, the far post, just for a right footer. But you'd imagine to be nice and direct here, build a few phases and maybe set up for that drop goal. But to give them the optimum chance, they need to be further across.
Much change, Pax about to engage again. Scrum fed by James, who takes his time with it, and Augustus will leave him to it. Trying punching a hole in midfield. James gets on it again quickly. Here is Augustus. Important tackle that from Gary Ringrose. Leinster slow it down. James. Here is Miller Mills. Bounces off the shoulder of Porter. James again. And looking for a final flourish here. Northampton. Jordy Barrett. Ronan Kelleher.
Yeah, Barrett he's won it.
Not alone as he held him up, he's got his hands and popped it out of there. How did he manage that sleight of hand and brute strength from Jordy Barrett? Tommy O'Brien kicks ahead.
He's taken out. Tommy O'Brien is taken out after he kicked it.
A decision to come here as Curtis Langdon flops on the ball in the in-goal area. Now the referee looks towards his assistant on that far side.
He hasn't put his flag up here.
He's taken up by Augustus. Ram was entitled to follow through, but I think Augustus has made contact after the kick. Huge call here. I definitely takes him out.
This is the game.
Okay.
Kemeny with the hit on Rabah Slimani. Augustus late there. Moments where composure is key.
Merci. I will have a pick against you. Late tackle on the winger. Late tackle by 8. Clearly late, so it will be
Where the ball lands, no?
It should be.
That's what Jack Conan's saying.
That's where the ball lands, just right up to the 22.
Okay. Goodness me, drama to the end here.
Surely being a goal burner, the player shouldn't have to tell the referee that the penalty is where the ball lands.
We've seen some strange things the last couple of weeks.
Just to be sure, says Jack Conan.
Well, Jack Conan was almost incredulous. What do you do?
It's late after the kick.
Rueful look from Arno Augustus, one of the leaders of that
from the
pack.
bench.
No Doris on the pitch. What do you want, says Jack Conan. 3 points would tie it up. A try would likely win it.
They're going to the corner.
So here we go. A season where they've swatted away almost all before them. A loss to the Bulls in the URC, a loss to the Scarlets last week. But they have just been that juggernaut this season. Can they finish it out now though, Leinster?
Well, Northampton are down to 6 forwards.
Snyman. Good drive from Northampton. They've gained 5 metres here, but Leinster still with the ball in the arms of Slimani. Gibson Park for Jordy Barrett, who got this attack going initially with the rip in the maul. Here's Joe McCarthy. Joe McCarthy, big carry. Pollock scrags him and drags him back 2 metres.
They've turned it over.
And they have it. Alex Coles has it. The Jordy Barrett moment at one end. Alex Coles here. Huge defensive moment for the Northampton Saints. Who are doing this the hard way here. Have to find an exit. James gives it to Curtis Langdon. 76 minutes, the hooker's still out there.
Use it!
Tom Lockett stretches out that long leg of his to give James room to operate in. The clearing kick is superbly measured.
This game has had everything.
What a defensive maul from Northampton. If a man less and they drive Leinster back. Leinster don't want to play off that maul on the back foot. And there you see it. It's actually Pollock who wins it originally. He wins that space. Ross Byrne on now.
For Leinster, number 22, Ross Byrne, replacing number 10, Sam Prendergast.
Ross Byrne bound for Gloucester next season. What a story it would be if he could rescue Leinster here. He's got, 3 minutes, 10 seconds until the clock goes red. Gibson Park gives Byrne his first touch. Jordy Barrett crashes it up.
We're fine.
Northampton need to stay disciplined, limit the penalties. They've gone fishing for this one as well with Angus Scott Young. Leinster need good hands here. Ringrose. No offload available. Man and ball tackle. Jordy Barrett, quick hands. Ryan Baird back on the inside. Gibson Park overran him.
No!
As Baird cut back in.
You pull him down.
Leinster looking for a penalty, none coming just yet. Kelleher, huge double hit coming in, but Kelleher persists and on he goes. Gibson Park, Jordy Barrett, Ryan Baird, good hands to low. Pollock with another tackle. Porter, through the phases go Leinster. Win the game or lose it. Joe McCarthy carries. It's there for Gibson Park. Porter draws in a couple of tacklers, defenders. Can Leinster find the space? 2 minutes to dig this one out of the fire. Jordy Barrett, Gibson Park, Ryan Baird looking to drive through that first tackle. Porter, the Northampton Saints defence, giving it all they've got here. Slimani, Ross Byrne, feigned that little kick, keeping ball in hand. Jordy Barrett, kick would be risky.
Leinster will have a penalty advantage here.
Slimani drives it straight at Tom West. Ross Byrne, the decisive moments, the decisive seconds and the decisive weeks of Leinster season. Snyman gets the offload away. Gibson Park, James Law, out to Van der Fleer on a hat-trick. Josh Van der Fleer held up short, the ball is loose. Touchdown by Ross Byrne. Referee has to pick the bones out of this one. 79 minutes on the clock. Have the Northampton Saints survived everything that Leinster can throw at them late on here?
If this is a try, it's one of the craziest tries you've ever seen.
But we want to check if there is a player on the ground ripping the ball, please.
Okay, so on-field decision, no try, which we check potential foul play, ripping ball off the ground by Northampton.
We will look.
So no try is the decision, but was there foul play from a Northampton hand in there in terms of how that ball came out of there?
Pierre, c'est le numéro 5 de Northampton. Pour moi, il est dans le champ de jeu. Il est dans l'embut, pardon.
I think it's the one that they're looking at.
This game has had everything, and it's come down to the narrowest of margins. That ball has gone backwards there.
I'm not sure Cole saw that ball.
That's what I'm talking about here. Is this ball? It's live.
It's live.
When
it's gone
down
backwards.
It comes off.
Does it go forward off the boot? It's a try.
This is such a big decision.
Release the ball forward, yeah?
Who would want to be a match official forward?
This angle is good. Can you go back with this angle?
And then Tom James just stepped backwards beyond the ball, and Ross Byrne stretched his hand out.
Okay, the ball still on the field of play.
It's gone forward off Northampton knee.
So can you go back, Joel, please?
Well, this decision is it.
I think it's a try. As I told you, it was one of the most bizarre finishes we're going to see.
So
It goes forward
the
there.
green player is assist tackle, never release.
Number 5
No,
green.
not right,
green.
Ross Byrne.
Everybody
Took
agree
his
with the
leg.
fact?
As Cole's got his hand in against Van der Fleer.
So I've got an infringement by 5. So then can we have a look if the grounding is good or if the ball
Crowd will
is
be
on
able
the
to hear
post?
this decision. Referees mic'd up. The 3 standing down there in consultation with the TMO.
Pierre, on a une image où le ballon
Someone's going to
touche
have to
la
make the
base du
call
poteau.
here.
Okay. So
Attends, ça va arriver.
It's either going to be Leinster penalty or a try.
je vais revenir à la pénalité, pas essai, carton jaune.
You see here the ball touches the base of the post.
Okay, we got 3 things. First, infringement by 5 green.
One more chance for Leinster, it's going to be Leinster penalty.
Okay.
Pierre, est-ce que le joueur est dans l'acte de scorer? Est-ce que ça prévient un potentiel essai de être
No, because he was short. He was short and he cannot move forward. For me, it will be just cynical. So I will be yellow card against 5.
So
And
just
then we've got a knock-on and the ball touched the ball, so no try.
Another yellow card on the way,
I've got
no
the decision,
try.
Joel.
Yeah, so just to translate, the TMO was asking the referee,
So, captain?
was there justification for a penalty try? And the referee said
So
no, he feels.
Number 5 is involved as a tackle, is assist tackle, so it will be a yellow card against 5. And then there is knock-on and the ball touched the base of the post, no try, penalty for you.
So let's put
Number
it all in
5.
perspective.
Assist
37-34,
tackle.
Northampton down to 13, a minute to go, Leinster penalty.
Surely with a goal they have to take the penalty and go to extra time.
No, not from there though, they're going to tap and go. That's a big kick for Ross Byrne. Win the game here now, 15 against 13.
No, it's penalty.
You've scored off a tap penalty already. It's a
Yeah.
hard kick. No, I think you got a
It's
tap.
a huge
But I
call.
wouldn't go to the line out.
6, yeah.
So the minutes have
Kemeny
expired,
is
so
back.
Kemeny is back.
Okay, so it's 14.
So back to 14. This is what semi-finals should be. They should go right to the final minute. We wonder what will happen tomorrow. Bordeaux Beglin, Toulouse. It will take something to live up to this drama. Chunya Munga is on for a minute. And now with Caelan Doris, as we said, off the pitch, Jack Conan is leading this. He's making those decisions, it seems. Ronan Kelleher steps up. Leinster 5 metres from that try line. The try line that can rescue their season. Van der Fleer. Conan put down 3 metres out. Hands in there, referee trying to decide whose hands. He can see the ball.
Oh, they lost it.
Ball is green.
Oh, has it? It's back on
Green has it.
Northampton side. 30 seconds to go. Leinster have lost the ball in contact. And now Northampton just have to work out these last 20 seconds. And look at Pollock at 20 years of age. He's going to take this responsibility to eat up that clock.
Use it!
Leinster on the brink of crashing out here. Northampton Saints on the brink of a remarkable victory. The first half,
Use it!
they did the damage. Alex Mitchell gets it away. Finn Smith kicks it off the pitch. An epic semi-final. And at the end of it all, they are the devil in disguise. A sensational win for the Saints in Dublin. Leinster's European Cup heartbreaker, as it said again. A URC title all that's left to play for now. But 7 straight seasons of Champions Cup rugby, losing a quarter-final, 2 semi-finals, 4 finals. The tournament that has brought them nothing but anguish. But hats off to the Northampton Saints. What a victory for them.
Unbelievable. It's one of the most incredible games I've ever seen. Yeah, there's our my Investec man of the match is that man there in your picture, Tommy Freeman. 3 tries, brilliant every time he had the ball. To be honest with you, it could have gone to anyone. One of the most incredible games I've ever seen. Absolute disaster for Leinster. They had their opportunities, but full marks to Northampton. They were absolutely outstanding. They came with all the obstacles against them, but the manner in which they held in the last 10 or 15 minutes when Leinster were able to go to the Galacticos on the bench, their character, their defensive nous, absolutely brilliant. Worthy winners here, but what a disaster for Leinster.
An absorbing, compelling, gripping Investec Champions Cup Semi-Final has been won by Northampton Saints, a game that went right to the final minute, right to the final play. It is Leinster 34, the Northampton Saints 37. They are heading to the final in Cardiff.